Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and welcome to the English Note Binh Phuoc radio, television station and newspaper. Following are the headlines as usual. Binh Phuoc leader hot spring media meetings. Binh Phuoc insurance of land use rights certificate access 97%. Binh Phuoc renew investment promotion activity. National Assembly Standing Committees open its 20 sections. Vietnam presents medical equipment to Great hits Turkey. The first batch of Diễn Pomelo hit UK supermarket shelves. And now other detail. Binh Phuoc leader recently held a meeting with representatives of media agencies inside and outside of the province on the occasion of the Lunar New Year 2023.
The province posted positive socio-economic achievements last year, fulfilling 18 out of 22 targets. Local leaders recognized the contribution of media press inside and outside of the province to these results. Representatives from media agencies said they were impressed by the achievements Binh Phuoc posted and appreciate local efforts in holding key political events, welcoming and working effectively with many delegations from the party, state, and centrally run ministries, building and perfecting mechanisms and policies, creating a legal corridor, and opening up resources for the province's development. In particular, Binh Phuoc recorded comprehensive economic development and promoting digital transformation in the three pillars of digital government, digital economy, and digital society. Other fields such as cultural and social affairs also received attention. Nguyễn Mạnh Cường, secretary of the Binh Phuoc Provincial Party Committee, spoke highly of the contribution of the media in 2022. He hoped that media agencies will make even more contributions to provincial development in the years to come.
According to the Binh Phuoc Department of Natural Resources and Environment, the issuance of certificates of land use rights, house ownership, and other property associated with land reached 97.8% of all land able to be certified in 2022.
In 2022, the provincial land use rights certificates for agriculture was 82.39% of 7.58% against the same period last year. The agricultural land fund was separated from the forestry land fund after 3 types of forests were planted in the province. The province will implement measures to improve the single window system of receiving and handling administrative procedures for local people. It will also work to improve the database for the issuance of land use rights and administrative procedures by applying information technology in a professional manner.
The southeastern province of Binh Phuoc recognized that the renovation of investment promotion activity is an important breakthrough measure in attracting more domestic and foreign resources, creating momentum for provincial socio-economic development in the new eras.
Binh Phuoc is now home to over 10,500 enterprises with total capital of more than 185 trillion dong and over 364 foreign direct investment projects with nearly $3.5 billion. Recognizing that now is the best time to attract investment, especially FDI projects, Binh Phuoc is focusing on renovating investment promotions and changing its approach to selectively draw in investment. In addition to traditional partners such as Japan, the Republic of Korea, Taiwan, China, and Singapore, Binh Phuoc has expanded its targets, focusing on overseas Vietnamese living and doing business abroad. Along with the effective implementation of the government's general preferential policies, the province has devised its own preferential policies related to taxes and land rents, depending on the industry and investment field. The Provincial Investment Promotion Center pays special attention to improving the skills of its staff and leaders in industrial parks, economic zones, and industrial clusters to identify a suitable roadmap and solutions to bring in more investment in the future.
The National Assembly Standing Committee commenced its the 20th session in Hanoi on February the 13th mornings.
Opening the event, National Assembly Chairman Binh Phuoc said the three-day session will look into the draft law on civil defense, the draft law on protection of consumer rights, and the draft revised one on electronic transactions. The Standing Committee will also scrutinize and make decisions about 7 groups of issues, including an ordinance on penalties for administrative violations in the field of state auditing, a draft decree on protection of personal information, and the allocation of capital for tasks and projects under the socio-economic recovery and development programs are also on the agenda. Besides, the legislators will consider the Prime Minister's proposals on the appointment and relief of Vietnamese ambassadors and review the National Assembly's settlement of people's petitions in December 2022 and January 2023, according to the chairman.
An international rescue delegation of the Vietnamese Ministry of Public Security on February the 12th presented medical equipment and supply weighing 2 tons to Turkey, recently affected by a devastating earthquake, through the country disaster and emergency management authority.
The aid includes emergency medicine, essential drugs, medical supplies, tents, chemicals for disease prevention and control, and medical equipment used in disaster emergency situations. Later the same day, the Vietnamese delegation coordinated with the FAT to allocate these equipment and other supplies to recipients, including the largest hospital in Adiyaman City. AFAT Deputy Director in Adiyaman Ismail Sahin appreciated Vietnam's aid and expressed his deep thanks for this assistance of the Vietnamese government and people and the Ministry of Public Security. This is the first time Vietnam has deployed search and rescue forces in coordination with other countries following a natural disaster.
A partnership of Japan's Coast Guard force arrived at Tiên Sa Port on February the 13th, begins a 6-day visit to the central city of Da Nang.
During the 6-day trip, crew members of the ship will pay a courtesy visit to leaders of the Municipal People's Committee. They also plan to engage in exchange and training activities with soldiers and officers of the High Command of the Vietnam Coast Guard Region 2 and the Vietnam Maritime Search and Rescue Coordination Center Zone 2 in Da Nang. The visit is part of activities to celebrate the 50th founding anniversary of the diplomatic relations between the two countries. In recent years, the two countries' Coast Guard forces have conducted joint activities in search and rescue and crime suppression skills at sea. This visit contributes to further fostering the friendship and good cooperation between the two governments and peoples.
Ladies and gentlemen, Những, Pamela from Yên Thủy district in the northern province of Hòa Bình are now on the shelves of London supermarket in the United Kingdom for the first time and have been welcomed by the Vietnamese community and local consumers.
The first batch of 11 tons of Diễn pomelos from the RYB Chestnut Company was flown to the UK on February 9th by London, the largest importer of Vietnamese products in the country. London also imported more than 5 tons of red fresh pomelos earlier this month from Hòa Bình Tân district. London boosted the importing of fresh Vietnamese fruit last year, such as green pomelos, Hưng longanians, and Bắc Giang lychees, and will continue to import Vietnamese specialties. Vietnamese fruit holds a competitive edge in the UK as they are exempt from taxes under the UK-Vietnam Free Trade Agreement. Vietnam shipped nearly $21 million worth of fruits and vegetables to the UK last year, up 8% year-on-year.
And that's all for today on Bình Phuoc Radio, television station and newspaper news. Once again, thanks for watching and goodbye for now.